Okay, so apparently this takes a little bit longer. Like I told you, I'm glad I was able to do this. Please watch both parts of this video. This part I'm going to go through the rest of the syllabus and then show you how to sign up for the homework site. The last video left up talking about midterms and a final. Three midterms and a final. I'll always give you a review over the midterm at least a week before it's going to be. The midterms are scheduled in the syllabus. I'll usually do it on a Wednesday, so since we have Monday, Wednesday class, the test will usually be on a Wednesday, and we'll try to do some review during that time. If you miss an exam, please get in touch with me as soon as possible to let me know what's going on and when you can make it up. Out of class reflections. Okay, this is really, really important. I want to make sure that I go through this. Part of your grade, part of this class, another thing that's different, like the labs, this is a new thing too. I'm going to ask you to watch some videos about what we're going to be talking about in class before you actually come in and learn about it. So, the reason for this is because even if the video doesn't make any sense, at least you'll get some exposure to the topic so that you'll see some videos outside. I'm going to ask you to think about these topics. You're going to come in, you're going to get some lecture and some practice during that time. We've got the labs where you're going to kind of apply some of these information and solidify it, and then you got the homework where you can really master it. If you see, there's like a lot of points for you to get the instruction and get the practice that you need to do well in this course. So that's part of the reason, and these out-of-class questions are really important because they're going to do a lot to help you, start to understand or get primed on what I'm going to be talking about when you come in. So when you're on the Moodle course page and you look at week 1, so when you go to week 1, you're going to see that there's a section for rounding whole numbers. I've got some information about what we're going to be talking about, and then there's a couple videos. And when you click these links, they are going to open maybe up to a Khan Academy video, and you play it, and it's going to be it's going to explain to you how to round a number. And so if you know what you're doing, you feel like you can answer those questions, go down to the bottom. You see there's another one for negative numbers. I do an introduction to negative numbers. We've got one for order of operations involving negative numbers. Again, this is a really big sticking point for some people. Here's some more information. Oh, I'm sorry, this was multiplying negative numbers. And then this is order of operations. So, and then we've got an exponents video. The main thing is I want you to watch these videos, and each day before you come into class, you're going to answer questions. If you look at this week, since we only have one day, I'm going to ask you to watch those videos above and answer those questions. Now, take a look at this. It says, please describe a real-life situation where you would need to round a decimal. Also, describe a real-life situation where you would need to round a whole number. If you have a good understanding of rounding and how it works, you think you can answer that question right there? Do you have to watch the entire 5-minute video? No, but check out the video, make sure you know how to round, and then talk about when you would round. Number 2, please list a situation other than the one above in the video. So if you watch the video, there's an example of using negative numbers. I would like you to find another one, okay? These reflections, each time you turn them in, it's 5 points every week. So normally on a Monday, Wednesday, you'll do the out-of-class reflections for Monday. That's 2.5 points. You do the out-of-class questions on Wednesday. That's 2.5 points. But because of the situation we're in now where we only have one set of them, that out-of-class question will be worth 5 points. So there's 4 questions. There's a couple more this time, but it's only because we have one set of them. They will be worth 5 points this week. So one of the main things I need you to do on Wednesday is watch those videos and answer that questions. So your first homework assignment for this class is going to be due on Wednesday, and it is to watch those videos and answer the questions, okay? Here's a breakdown of the course evaluation. You see the 3 midterms at 150, 1 final at 200 points, 1 project at 50 points, 14 labs at 10, out-of-class reflections, 5 points each. Again, a lot of people try to skip these. I had a lot of people not do these. Not only does it help you learn the information better, but if you don't do these, it's almost impossible for you to get an A. Now, is it going to sink you? Is it going to fail you? Probably not, but you definitely want to do them, and they help you out. You got to get a C in this course to be able to go on to the next one. So you need to get 798 points in this course. Here's the schedule. It kind of walks through what we go through every week. Next week we'll have our first quiz. It'll be on Wednesday. I'll talk a little bit more about it on this Wednesday. And then your first midterm isn't until week 4. So we'll get into that stuff later. If you want to take a look at the calendar, here's what's going on. figure out, you know, if you have something going on and you're not going to be here, let me know. Office hours for me, Monday 2:15 to 3:45 in Pataskala. So I need to check, make sure when your class is. Yeah, so right after our class, I'm going to have office hours. So I'll always be sticking around a little bit for about an hour. So an hour and a half, so that if you have questions, I can answer those for you. Tuesday 3 to 5, I'll either be in Newark or Pataskala. If you would like to meet me in Pataskala or Newark, just send me an email and let me know. I'll make sure I'm in that place. But since I'm on both campuses that day, I'm going to kind of alternate between the two. So if you want to meet with me, you just need to send me an email and let me know. I'll make sure I'm at that campus for you. Wednesday, same thing, 2:15 to 3:45 in Pataskala after our class. Thursday 3 to 5 in Pataskala or Newark, kind of up in the air. And then Friday, I'm available via email. If none of these times are convenient, you can send me an email. I'll make an appointment with you. I live in Columbus, so it's not that hard for me to get out to the Pataskala campus. Or a good way to, if you want to visit the math lab, if you see Newark has they have a lot more wide open hours. The Pataskala campus has a little bit more limited hours, but these are great times for you to come in and get help from somebody else. If you don't think I'm doing the greatest job explaining that stuff, check it out with them. They're pretty good people over there, and they'd be able to help you out. All right, the last thing I'm going to go through here, let me check the timer. All right, so the last thing I am going to go through is how to register for our homework site. Your first homework assignment is due next Monday, so I'm going to show you how to register for that. So this kind of gives you a step-by-step guide, so if you just follow through this, but what it says is to go to mathxl.com. We go to mathxl.com. Let me get over here. Okay. It's going to say, most of you are going to need to register, okay? So you're going to go to register as a student. You're going to say, if you do have the access code, if you go to the bookstore and buy it, you're going to click yes. If not, you're going to go ahead and say, no, I need to buy an access code. It's going to ask what kind of access. Again, you want to buy 6-month access, okay? And then blah, 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 I accept. Don't worry, they're a good company. Do you have a Pearson education account? Okay, so $55 for 6-month access. If you go take the term courses, it's like $97 to buy this code. So I'm saving you some money. I know it's not cheap, but again, you got to get this. Do you have a Pearson education account? If you have taken a course with my math lab or something like that previously, you're going to want to click yes. If not, go ahead and click no. Create a login name. I'm just going to make one up. NJ12345. I'll make a password up. Hold on a second. Okay. Retype the password. Okay. We keep going. We go to the next step. It asks us to put all this information again. So go ahead and type this stuff in. Okay, let me see if it'll accept this. It might not let me because I'm already registered. Use your COTC email address. Please, please, please use your COTC email address here, okay? We select a country. 43055 is our postal code. We pick Central Ohio Technical College. Sure. What town am I born in? I was born in Columbus. Go through here, make your account. Don't check this. They'll just send you annoying emails. So, all right. Apparently it's not going to let me do this. Okay, so after you get your stuff, it's going to ask you for a course ID. Let's just go back over here and talk through this. I'll help somebody get registered on Wednesday and go through this. It's going to ask you for your course ID. You're going to go ahead and you're going to put this number in, okay? After you put that number in, it's going to ask you to pay. After you pay, you get access to the course, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log into MathXL and show you guys what it looks like. Sign in. Uh-oh. after you get access, here's the stuff. If you go to homework and tests, you click there. Nothing's been assigned yet. I'll make sure that's open today, but your first homework assignment will be made available there, okay? So I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off so I don't stop talking. Any questions you have, please let me know. Make sure you get on Moodle and make sure you answer those questions, those out-of-class questions from week 1. So get to that week 1 folder and answer those out-of-class questions. Anything else you need to ask me about, feel free to email me. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate you guys giving a little bit. I'm trying to make this work as fast as possible, and I don't want to be rushing, so this will help us out a lot. So I hope you guys are enjoying your snow day. Stay warm, stay out of that weather if you can, and I will see you all on Wednesday.